So for the first time, I've filmed an entire vlog, this one, just using my iPhone, which is the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I have not used any extra mics. All the audio is native to the phone, to the microphone that's built into the phone. Even though I own other wireless mics, I decided to just keep it simple. Even though I own other cameras that I've created vlogs with before, I decided let me just experiment and create an entire vlog just with something that I carry in my pocket every day, which is the iPhone 15 Pro Max at the moment. So if you're looking to do something like that, watch this vlog and be amazed at what your iPhone can do. So the reason we're here, we're actually comparing car rental prices because we don't have our combi for another month or so. So we're definitely planning a trip, but we can't go anywhere with Bella, like on a bus or something like that. So we're thinking about renting a car and disappearing somewhere for a couple of weeks with Bella. So we're here comparing prices between Localiza and Movida. So let's see. If everything works out well, we might actually rent a car and go traveling somewhere.
Essa cidade, desejando para todos um ótimo dia. Obrigado. Você pode escolher, é preciso saber viver.
Say what you will about living in a situ, but it's always really good to come to Ilhéus and do a little bit of shopping and a little bit of eating and drinking and this and that. So I love coming to Ilhéus just to break the monotony of living in a sort of a farmhouse, right? What do you think? Deus, Elci Neji. So Elci just leaned on this wall. Look how big this... Look at this wall. She destroyed the whole wall by leaning on it. Look, it was this size.
Há muito tempo atrás eu era bem desastrada. Eu vivia derramando coisa, derrubando coisas, esbarrando nos lugares. E eu tinha aprendido a ser mais tranquila. Mas ontem aconteceu algo muito sério. Os pedreiros acabaram de construir uma parede de tijolos. Ela estava aqui assim. E eu fui lá dar umas coordenadas. E eu esqueci que a parede estava molhada. E eu encostei. Quando eu encostei, ela começou a inclinar. E eu segurei no primeiro tijolo e fiquei com o tijolo na mão. E caiu tudo no chão. Graças a Deus não tinha ninguém atrás da parede, porque teria sido um desastre maior. Mas eles tiveram que fazer tudo de novo. Que triste.
You know, so you never know when your life is going to be changed or altered. We're at a place where we come frequently to eat breakfast, not too far from where we live. And today I saw this sign right behind us. And it just so happens that for the last week or so, there's a group that's visiting here from the United States. And they're all alumni of Yale University. So being the curious person that I am, I went to Google and I Googled this, and I found that this group is pretty large. They travel to different places in the world, and what they do is they positively impact, they lead, they discover, and they inspire people to help others along the way. So it's inspiring to see what these guys do. They're not here as tourists, they're here to actually help other people, and in so doing, help themselves to grow as people. So I'm definitely going to be looking into this, and maybe it's a chance for Elci and me to be inspired to do something like this as well. So a simple sign that you see could completely change the direction of your life. So Yale University, thank you so much. Art is something that you just can't force out of you. You have to be motivated to make it. So there are many weeks and sometimes months that go by that I just don't have the motivation to create anything as far as art is concerned. You know, in those times I focus on maybe practicing my charango or you know, trying to learn how to play the harmonica, which I bought recently, or keeping myself occupied with other things. As art is very moody thing for me. So I finally begun painting again. This painting that's right here, I think I'm making this after maybe a month and a half of not painting anything. And I love to make portraits, and I find that when I paint portraits, they are the most liked and appreciated and purchased by people that follow me. When I lived in America, most of the art that I sold, whether it was small or big, that I made for people was portraits, whether it was for them, husbands and wives, or couples, or somebody that had passed away, their pets, their children, whatever the case might be. So I think I'm going to focus once again on portraits. I like painting other things as well, but portraits specifically nowadays, I'm finding images online that are Brazil-based images, like from the northeast. And I use those images as reference images to then paint lifestyle portraits, almost like a scene from a movie that you might see, right? So that's what I'm hoping to focus on, and forgive me for not painting on a regular basis, because I would love to share more with you, but it has to come from within, right? If you're an artist, you know exactly what I mean there, right? Right, Bella? What do you think, Bella?